Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome to another Conquest video guide. You'll be able to find this and all my other Conquest guides on my SWGOH for Life website. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out, there'll be a link in the description below. In this video I'll be playing through Sector 5 mini boss and final boss battle, just showing you the teams that I used here to get the feats done. And yes, I did finally get Amplify Agony. Basically it was the node before the final boss, so that's really the second to last data disc node. I got Amplify Agony, and on the very last node after the final boss battle I actually got ability exhaust as well. So at the very end, very end, I got them. But here, while I was at the mini boss, I didn't have Amplify Agony yet while I was playing. So what I'll do, I'll first show you without Amplify Agony the battle, and then just as a bonus battle I'll show you then if you do have Amplify Agony, that you see the difference that it makes, especially with these boss battles where you have to keep, you know, some of these squishy characters alive. Anyway, let's review the data disc first. As always with these videos, just that you see what I'm actually using. Up until now, I had no Amplify Agony, so still running Zealous Ambition, 45 Entrench, and then Defensive Formation, Critical Formation for some extra protection, recovery. I found those to be useful, just so you know we can keep recovering some protection. So we just got against Jedi Revan, but he brought 5 friends along, not 4. Feels like cheating, but if your keen eye have spotted something with this boss, no Zetas, and that means their abilities are not maxed. Looks like there's no savior, there's no revives, like Jedi Luke mass stun ability doesn't stun, so these guys aren't really as scary as the Luke. No Grandmaster Yoda to constantly, you know, spam debuffs, spam buffs and things like that, so they don't really hit hard, to be honest. So you know, but they are very durable, very tanky, so it's one of those things. But at least, hey, on the positive side, their ability is not maxed, so it's not as scary as it looks. Now in terms of the feats, Hokey Religions, win without using Jedi, Sith or Unaligned Force users, and then you have to win with Cal surviving. Now same like Seer, my Cal is only 3 stars gear 8, but luckily he's way more durable than Series at low gear, low star. There's a modifier, nothing too crazy here. They just get a standard Jedi modifier that gives him a little bit of extra you know, damage, but nothing too crazy. So I'll be going in with CLS, Han and Chewie and C3PO, because without Amplify Agony, like Han and Chewie, they just can go pow pow pow, which I'll show you as a bonus battle afterwards with under Beskar Mando lead. So at least with CLS and C3PO in there, we'll get some turn meter training rolling, and you know, we can actually try to get some kills. As you can see, my Cal rather squishy. Good thing about this, no Zetas, you can actually stun Revan. How about that? Got a stun on him so he doesn't do anything silly. Then they get a few attacks out. There we go, not doing a whole lot. Yep, come on boys, come on. There we go, get a turn any moment now. Any moment, there we go, perfect. So let's just go ahead and go after Jedi Revan first, try to get him down. Perfect, keep going, there we go. Okay, getting some counterattacks, that's okay. Come on Revan, go down. As you can see, definitely with my data disc I'm lacking damage here. That's why I also brought in C3PO just for some exposes there on the basic. There we go, Revan finally down, perfect. And now we can focus on the others, because also Revan is the only one with an AoE here, so he's the only threat really there to go after Cal. Took care of the Luke next, then Basti, taking care of Jolie and finishing off Old Ben as well there. So as soon as you get Revan down, things start going your way. So you can see, definitely didn't feel as easy as it should have been if you do have Amplify Agony data disc. Now before I show you the footage from Amplify Agony data disc, once I did get it, let me also show you the Hokey Religions feat. So this is still without Amplify Agony data disc. So this is as hard as Grievous versus this Jedi Revan battle will probably get. Anyway, we start those target lock spreading, and you know, then we can get our turn meter train rolling. Literally the worst thing possible, B2 got marked. Anyway, we'll just keep going. There we go. Finally those target lock spreading. Just gonna finish off Luke I guess first, because he had target lock on him. Still no target lock on Revan though, so the one unit I need to have target lock on doesn't. But anyway, I'll just keep spraying target lock around. Finish off Basti, I guess. There we go, down she goes. Here comes Revan with another mark on B2. He's really out, looks like, for B2 in my particular case. Finally going after Revan now that he's got their target lock. But as you can see, these guys are very durable. That's how just, you know what, let's hit autoplay. Because yeah, without Amplify Agony, Zealous Ambition doesn't really do a whole lot for Grievous. But I was still able, even with, you know, probably not very helpful data discs here, I was still able to make it work. But yeah, these guys are so durable. Come on, go down already. There we go. Because I picked up Amplify Agony data disc just before the end of Sector 5, just for fun, I went back and re-recorded the Cal battle here with Han and Chewie and Dash and Beskar Mando. Now, check this out. Boom, boom, Revan gone. Okay, now Dash will get in any moment. Again, Luke's stun doesn't work. AoE from Dash. Boom. As soon as they take a turn, they're done for. And that's why, especially if you would have to actually to Amplify Agony data disc, they wouldn't even survive. Then Han Chewie with another AoE. And this is a good example how Amplify Agony can really make these feats where, you know, your weak unit has to survive with Han and Chewie just so much easier. That team as well, we didn't use unaligned force users in there with Commander Luke, so that team would actually complete both feats as well. You wouldn't even need to do the General Grievous battle. So if you've got Amplify Agony way before I did, then probably your Conquest was much easier than mine. But at least, hey, I got it in the end, so I'm not gonna moan and complain about it anymore. It's the last time you will hear me talking about it, complaining about it in this run of Conquest at least. So we got now final boss battle, Amplify Agony equipped, still running defensive formation and fortified. I do also equip Volatile Accelerator because you really need both Volatile Accelerator and Amplify Agony to make this work. If you have Unstable Decelerator, is great as well, because then it offsets the turn meter gain enemy gets from Volatile Accelerator. But I don't have that one, so unfortunately, even though I do have Amplify Agony, not the most ideal setup. So just kind of going versus standard Ray team, but same with Janet Revan. Did you notice? No Zetas, so we can actually stun Ray and do all kinds of stuff that normally you can't versus Ray. In terms of the feats, we have to win with Trench surviving and win without Galactic Legend, which we know is not true, but it's Hokey Religions. But luckily I'll just do General Grievous team versus Ray, and this is gonna be both feats in a single battle. So that's what I'll do. Very simple, straightforward actually. Now we've had this modifier before where the leader is like really tanky, look, extra, so they get plus 200% health and protection. So Ray will be very durable, and she'll have perma-taunt on her as well. So some sort of ignoring taunts or AoEs will go a long way, and that's where Amplify Agony will help us out. So all those AoEs will be spamming, all those debuffs dishing out will be just burning through the sides very quickly. Standard General Grievous team, but then with Trench as the 5th instead of Newt. It worked really well for me. There we go, they're gonna go first. They're obviously much faster, everybody getting million turns, but hopefully B2 here will wake up in a moment. There he goes, start spamming those debuffs, Grievous gets a turn, start spreading those target locks. There we go, just keep hammering those AoEs and eventually the sides will fall down. As mentioned before, no Zetas on these guys, so you can actually stun Ray, so she will just have her there stun locked for the time being. There we go, lots of damage over times on the side, so as soon as they take a turn, they'll probably just go down. There we go. Just keep going. Perfect. Also, as you can see, no damage immunity. So definitely this Ray, she doesn't really have any abilities, looks like, upgraded. So just ignoring the sides, AoEs will take care of them, damage over times will take care of them. You just keep going after Ray and you should be good to go here. There's just so much turn meter train here for you here because of the whole Amplify Agony data disc and everything. There we go, Ray goes down very easily, very straightforward once you actually get the proper data disc set. So I'm really hoping then for the next round of Conquest they finally removed the old data disc sets, so we can actually have better chance of actually getting the new Amplify Agony disc running. And that's it, this thing completed very easily, both feats in one battle. Hopefully you find this video useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.